Hello, I like to be in the middle of a conversation with you, like I'm catching up, like, yesterday. And I've got my tea, and I have my, what is it, jammin' lemon. Love this ginger. Oh, yum. This has saved my life, including several other flavors. And this is by Celeste, and I love the lemon ginger. It just is so soothing. I love this tea. Oh my gosh. So I just wanted to pick it up. I've got some raves and some rants today. Yeah, I'm going to share some raves and rants. I am going to rave about my tote collection, and then I got some rants. And I'm wearing violent today. No, I didn't say violent. Violet. But I could be feeling a little off. I've had so much, I told you in the last few videos about my stress level. Well, this tea, as well as chamomile, I think is the best medicine out there. It's kept my sanity. Everything's getting so complicated today, and that's going to be my rant, and then my rave is about my Dooney bags, and you can see this one is poking in here. I'm wearing my logo lock in gray today because I'm in a violet mood, okay? Now, I may have thoughts of violence once in a while, but that's not the mood I'm in. I love seeing you guys. Here is my gray logo lock, light gray. I'm thinking of getting the oyster, and I want some input if it's worthwhile to get the oyster or not, because it has a little violet to it. But I have used this bag a lot, and a lot of women didn't like this color. They thought it was too blah and too blah. And I'll tell you what, I reached for this bag color quite a bit with my gray ensembles. Yeah, do I tend to be matchy-matchy sometimes? But I like mixing up patterns. This is the Susan Garber vest. And it's a little busy, but I love putting a sweater vest over the top, and it gives a kind of a layered boho look. Not hobo. Not like the little man with the bag on the back, with the sack on the back of the stick going, running for a train. How many times have I said hobo? I don't have a hobo look. I have a boho look. Therein lies, right? The slouchy, wonderful hobo. Over the shoulder. So anyway, so boho, hobo, or bobo, or whatever. It's all the same to me. But anyway, so I'm going to have my tea and I'm going to calm down. I have a rave. I have all these. This is my satchel collection. I don't have very many. No, not my satchel. My tote. What am I saying? I've showed you my satchels. Satchels have little handles that go over your crook of your arm, and then they also have a shoulder strap or a crossbody, and it's more like a doctor inspired satchel look, east west. That's what I consider a satchel, but satchels can come all kinds of forms now. But these are totes, and I have really only 4 totes, so that's what the subject is going to be today. But I'm also going to do a rave. I have a new phone. Yes, an i6 Plus. I have a new phone. I'm really happy with it. And it's 128 gigabytes. I didn't realize it, but my dear husband bought 2 years ago, bless his heart, and we're breaking our hearts, a 6 Plus, and he only got me 16 gigabytes. That's why I was having problems. Because you have new operating systems downloading, and I'm downloading it, and I'm getting rid of pictures and videos like crazy. I try to manage it really well. Well, they don't give you a choice. They got to figure it out, don't they? Can they upgrade your memory? Can they technically do it? Probably. But do they do it? No. You got to pick the right phone. You can't upgrade the memory. And so you're locked into your phone. And these phones are expensive. Oh my gosh. So we have a plan, so we're going to pay it off over time. But it's heartbreaking, and bless his heart, he always gets more memory. But for some reason, he's probably cutting a corner, right, maybe. I love my hubby, but that was, I thought I had 32 gigabytes. I only had 16. So I really didn't look. Well, hello. And I kept tossing all kinds of mail and everything, keeping that thing so organized to stay within it. But with the new technologies and the new apps and the new It just was killing it. So I got the rose quartz, so that's what you're, so I have lots of video time. So I hope I don't go 20 minutes. If I do, I apologize. If this is too long a video, it may go 15 because I'm really feeling liberated right now, like I can enjoy talking to you instead of doing 8 and 9. It was getting down to 7, 9, 10. It was shrinking. I put the new operating system 7 in my last phone and I just killed it. It killed the memory. So anyway, so here we are. I got another phone. I'm happy because I needed it. But anyway, here are the totes. This is the woven leather Dooney and Bourke. Adore it. North-South. The only one I have. The only North-South baggie I have because it holds up in rigidity. It's one of the reasons I didn't like the Toscana Logo Lock was because when you'd hold it or put it on your shoulder, which was a whole, you know, it would slouch in a weird way. Now, the handles kind of go up in your arms, but they relax. They're relaxed handles, so you don't notice it. And it just stays clean and structured and the way the bag's supposed to look. I like a structured bag to look structured rather than a structured bag look sad. Like it's slumping down when you put heavy things in it. The Toscana would just kind of, you know. So anyway, so I love, this is in the Tomorrow. I think QVC still has it, and they're having it on clearance and also as is. I don't know if the Tomorrow is still there, but they have it natural, different colors. This has a wonderful, hardy, little, stout little handle. So this acts as a satchel, even though it's a tote, because it's got the small. But I like the fact that it's also got a shoulder bag. And it's just a handsome looking thing, and it holds all my paperwork without crinkling it up, which I really appreciate. So that is a rave. This is a rave. This is my chestnut, right? Barlow, zip Barlow. It's got a zip, it's got the wings, it's got the pocket, right? It's got the wonderful magnet. It looks like just fabric of leather, lush, yummy. And I wear this over the shoulder, tote. And I've got a towel in it, so it's a little stiffer than it would be. It would kind of be closer. And I love how it collapses right into your arm right here. Beautiful bag. One of my unicorn bags. I wear this a lot. Just a beautiful, neutral luggage, equestrian looking bag. Just so Dooney and Bourke. Hardy, tough, ready to go. Yes, heavy, but I don't care. I go to the gym. Here is my other bag, tote bag, and it has the Sierra trim on it. All of them have feet. All of them have nice, hardy, you know, leather straps, and it has the tag, and it's so cute on there. Now, some women liked it and some didn't. I liked it. Very luggagey, and this is in the charcoal gray. And you see how the European leather just sort of slouches. Not really rigid. I think a lot of women sort of may have turned them off, but I happen to like leather to look like leather and be kind of worn. I really wore this bag. I use both of these as my briefcases, so I put my art supplies and stuff in here, and so it's just a beautiful combination. And very elegant. Holds up. I love that these handles flop down. Okay, and this also holds up nicely in shape when you put it on your shoulder. So it doesn't slouch into a mess. It just has a little bit of structure, softness, very handsome guy, and very practical. So I'm glad to have this bag, and I think it's the Claremont. Is it? If I get it wrong, you guys correct it, okay? Let everybody know what it is. Now, what I realized is I just got this beautiful ducky camo, right? Dover. And Dooney and Bourke with their little label down there. Same thing, has the same little logo piece. I realized I could take this tag off and hang it right where there's a little place for a little charm. So I can take that little tag and that would look really good on this bag, and I think I'm gonna do it, guys. So I feel inspired. This was only $69, 350 retail, and they had a great buy on it, and I love Dooney, and I grabbed it and I couldn't stand it. And here was my tiny little one and my monster. So these are the ones that filled in gaps in my collection. So, and there were other ones. There was a tie, there was a drawstring, there was another tote that was absolutely darling. But I have that those shapes already. So I just didn't I didn't have to do it again. But this tote I wore in the rain. I used a Weather Guard spray on all the trim, the Sierra leather trim parts. He's got feet. See how big, nice roomy tote. And it protected in the rain. It's raining cats and dogs right now. Where did that expression come from? Raining cats and dogs. I don't think that they get along coming down out of the sky, do you? Little cats and dogs coming down. It's just raining. I've worn this in the rain and it worked out beautifully. Doesn't go with this outfit, but oh, what a great little bag. Now it slips off my arm because it's a new bag. So when I fold it over, when the leather relaxes, ladies, then, you know, it molds to your shoulder. It takes a little time because this is really tough, you know, Sierra leather, was it? Yeah, Vachetta leather. Really well structured, hardy canvas, rain comes down, rolls off, just like on the back of a duck. I think that's the idea. A duck rolling bag. So no wet, just came right off, just wiped it off, was great. So that's my little quick collection of 4 totes. Now I want to talk to you about, and by the way, you can spray things, right? And be careful though, use a product that you really like. Apple's a good one, but don't take my word for it. You gotta do a test area, you gotta make sure. But this Sierra leather, these trims, I haven't sprayed my Italian leather yet. I'm too nervous. But anyway, I wanted to say my rave. So much is going on in the world. Everyone knows. Part of my depression, I got burned out. There's so much details in running one's life, and I know everybody's had stress lately. Everybody. And one of the things I can depend on, which is really funny, is I get great service when it comes to purchasing my handbags and getting good quality out of Dooney and Bourke. I love Louis Vuitton. I love all the different brands. They're different prices. You get a lot for your money. That's why I'm a Dooney-nista. But I wear them all the time, and it fits my lifestyle because where I live, some of these more formal French lines, I don't use as much. This is kind of an equestrian, practical, you know, bang around type bags, and love them. That, you know, so good. But what I wanted to say was doctors, dentists, even my hair salon, your vet, there's always some kind of banks, AT&T, Comcast. I can't tell you how many things I've been through to try to maintain my sanity. I'm telling you, let me have some drink. I don't drink alcohol, no, but this is it. I probably should, but I'm not. I'm being good. So, just talking about it makes my heart go. Lately, it just seems like everything's complicated. You ask for something, you don't get clear answers. You have to weave your way through all the talk and all the push, and like they're maneuvering you down a channel where you don't question anything. And I have to have certain needs met. I don't need more than that. So, well, I don't need a bunch of credit cards. I don't need a bunch of accounts. I don't need all these trying to get you to get into more complication. And that's my rant for today, is whether it's a cell phone or how you buy it or what kind of memory you have, you really got to know what you're doing. And I'm organized. I'm organized, you guys. And it's still challenging. And I don't know how a lot of people do it. You tell me what are the ways that you do to take care of your stress? I know buying bags is one of them. I get that one because I have the same, without killing yourself. Because I am on a ban for purchasing bags.